What a day. Okay, so basically, about to keep it short, not at all well coping with anything right now. Okay, so why are disabled people in the United Kingdom being there's miscommunication going on, and I'm not going to go into the facts because it's private. If you don't know that if you're going through DWP, Department of Works and Pensions, with the PIP, and you're not informed by those that are meant to advise and support you, basically, if anyone don't know, since the 28th of May 2018 UK, you can access your medical records for free. And I'm going to try and find that YouTube channel I saved that explained. So basically, it's NHS England. Just try and get a letter as soon as you can, and to get all of your medical evidence, medical records. There might be restriction depending on what that manager of the medical practice in the UK will say. If you're disabled, vulnerable adult, they might withhold some information, but it should be free basically instead of the £50. And so, by the way, you're not informed that if you are trying to have mandatory reconsideration by Department of Works and Pensions, if you're found by after an assessment by PIP, Atos, or I can't pronounce the other company name, that you will not get any DLA or any payment. So surely that information is not being widely available. So I would have thought 2018 at this time, Wednesday, the 13th of the 6th, 2018. I found this out last night, and somebody found alerted me to a couple of emails I had last week. One was at 8:43 a.m., which I'm not awake by that time in the morning, and the same individual copied in to the same email to me, two other people, one a public servant, and then it's a bit odd that public servant then emailed me the same date, but 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon UK time, of the same offer. Is very strange. But anyway, made some notes, and it hadn't dawned on me by finding a YouTube channel yesterday evening, while it was playing on my mind, the subject, which will affect a lot of people. And I don't think this is public knowledge that's getting out there, because I just stumbled across that channel and I don't know how I found it. So I need to go I've saved it on playlist. So I need to go and find it at some point, perhaps tomorrow. I need to rest now. It's just coming online basically that you can't always trust those in, sometimes, not always, public servants or those that paid funded public purse. I'm not surprised. Hi, I'm not surprised. It's my connection has been hacked into, my phones are hacked into. I've had the same problem on 4 hours chat on a private message today with somebody trying to help me out with this community care thing, not community care, what they call it. Very, very highly complex situation going on. I can't make it public because it will. So I'm being blocked basically in my area in UK. Seriously, serious stuff's going on, and I weren't too surprised, but it's getting to a point where they're deliberately doing things, and I can't go into fact about it. Once I get to the bottom of it, then I will go carefully worded on the stream about that, because I think disabled people need to know what's going on behind the scenes. And if I say anything more, that will put me into jeopardy. So I'm not going to be doing that right now, okay? So I have to be evasive on that. So anyone listening to subject of related to United Kingdom, England, Remember, you can get your medical records, and it's up to you what you're going to word it to practice manager. Record your delivery as soon as you can, and do it before it comes to a point where it's a mandatory reconsideration for the PIP, because how you're meant to get any copies, any relevant documentations as evidence to go to your the PIP 2 documentation, how your disabilities, mobility, as well as your psychological disabilities affect your everyday life, because it's bloody complex, and especially where you have limited ability to do anything yourself already. Okay, if that information might help somebody, I'm going to try and find that, jot that information down, because I need to get that out as soon as I'm able to. But at the moment, my mum's dying. I've had my phone off all blinking day practically, because I don't want to hear the news that she's dead. And my first video is trying to do I know it's my mum and what things she's done in over the years, but you can't just hold it. You can't, I mean, God's sake, she's 84. Trying to move on is hard, and forgive people that transgress against you, but it's frustrating when I've got all this to deal with on top of everything else happening. So I've had to put things on hold. Unfortunately, the offer of this coming meeting, there's no way I can do everything in time with everything else has happened out the blue. And my health is going downhill, and I can't let it go any further the way it's going right now. So just a quick one really to say, anyone going through a situation with a PIP, unfortunately deadlines, these systems don't bloody stop for people going through grieving and ill health and stuff, and there's no real sensitivity in the computer technology system, the way some, not every way, but some systems work, and whether it's companies or puppet servers, employees or whatever. There are good people out there that are trying to help in a different manner. I'm not going to make that public, what's going on with me right now. But just let me just put it that way. They mean well, and it is very hard. Okay, now with the buffering. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet connection. It doesn't show it's buffering on my end, by the way. Thank you for mentioning that. I could be wrong, could be right. It's not buffering on my end. If it is, it's not showing up on this device. It might be in your end, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised with any technology nowadays anyway. Okay, I've got to get... well, it's just been one of those days, so I haven't been able to do anything but trying to get certain things, certain personal things that's going on. It's a very kind individual just met, and certain things, it's private and it's very, very delicate. So I found a lot of things out I'd had very concerned about for quite a while, actually. And you can't go to certain individuals with certain information. That's all I can have to abbreviate. I'm not going to go into any individual information at all. It's very, very private. Okay, on the different subject, slight different subject. Why it just confuses the things when you get miscommunication by, as I said, I don't know if anyone else experiences in the United Kingdom, when you get miscommunication, things that happen to you all at once. And this channel, have you seen about the housing? You've seen the subjects of so when unfortunately one becomes ill, pardon help, you're having to deal with so many different companies, so many different employees, and to try and keep a tab at everything, and then your health going downhill at the same time, and then everything else in personal life might go on. It is absolutely imperative to try and get your sleep. Imperative to keep healthy. I mean, I've not had a decent meal again today. And it's just a shock. I mean, good job. I mean, you know, the fruit. You know, your fruit and veg. Well, at the moment, it's my fruit. It's like I've gone like a vegetarian, but I'm not. It just keeps me healthy with the fruit, the type of fruit I can eat, and things I'm having to keep my diet today. It's been very beneficial. It's given me some energy I needed. But my normal kind of diet for the past week has not been, it's not been the way it normally is, put it that way, because I've just been in shock. And you still need to keep your health somehow and your mindset right. And for anyone going through grief or whatever you're going through, hard times, you know, I think it's important to realise sometimes there are good people about there, but you find them in strange places you wouldn't think. But those that are meant to help individuals, disabled people, they don't always get it right. And they're only following computer systems, put it that way, and tick box exercise. And I don't fit in a tick box, thank you. I'm just me. And so what have I got complex things going on? Is you can't judge a book by the cover, and I would never ever dream of doing that to anyone else, so don't bloody well do it to me. Which is going on, by the way, and I can't go into it all like that. First things first, unfortunately, one deadline's been done, the rest, unfortunately, I don't know. How does anybody get your mindset right from grieving from a dying relative, you know? So anyway, it's trying to, for me anyway, personally, it's trying to find a coping strategy at the moment. It's just, I had to push myself today, which is just going to wear me out again bloody tomorrow. Every time I have to try and do something, it just wears my body out completely. It's just one of those days again. So, I mean, I couldn't even bloody speak earlier today. And my almost swollen glands and everything. It's just unreal. But anyway, it's trying to keep the mind and the spirit focused. And anyone out there, you know, you only too well other subjects that's going on if you don't know about what happens in the United Kingdom, what parts of the world you might be living in. Things are going extremely pear-shaped for a lot of people in my position in the United Kingdom. Extremely. I'm not going to elaborate on that. I'll just leave it for you to do the research, whatever. If you think things are going bad in other parts of the world, don't even bloody believe the mainstream media. It's just unreal. Well, just going to be in a short period of time on life, really, aren't we, you know? I just thank goodness that my mum don't know half the things that we start to learn about. And when you find out, when you learn things, you find out you're being right all along. Well, not that you're right, it's just, you know, things should be in a certain way all along. And if find things are happening over a period of time that's not, and it's disgusting the way things are happening. I just can't put it into words, so I'd like to do it right now. Anyone going through tough times, even though I might not know you, thoughts are with you. Anyone trying to help in a very difficult time, your job position, thousands of people like I. Well, just remember, you know, you might have a difficult time and job and stuff. I just don't know how people are bloody coping in that environment. But you cannot just treat us like a bloody number and a tick box exercise. We are just as equal as anybody else, just because we have our situations, unfortunately. Some people are more luckier than others, you know, to have support network around them, family or friends, right, you know, to do extra things. When you suddenly don't have that for whatever reason, and you turn to these so-called statutory services in the way it's meant to happen in the UK, and the waiting list, thousands, well, not thousands, but The waiting lists are so damn long. You can't meet deadlines. They don't realise how the seriousness impact when you ain't able to eat. You can't keep a roof over your head. Oh, it's just serious stuff going on. I just can't even put it into words out what really is the bigger picture. But I can't do nothing about the bigger picture. I can only do my situation right now. So I don't know about all those and the blinking in UK, the House of Commons, and all these people meant to be working by the code of conduct in the public office in many positions in UK, but a lot of them ain't, are they? I tell you, do they really give a monkeys that people in unfortunate situations are going through? I really, really wonder, I tell you. So tough times for everybody in different ways, you know. But at the moment, I'm just going on the subject of people ear, pardon, health, who are struggling, who are just, and then you just get this double whammy. Just like major for me at the moment. It's just unreal. So anyway, God bless be with you, whatever your belief systems are. I don't come from my family. Well, I was born into a religious family, but I'm not part of that religion anymore. But anyway, thank goodness my mum's kept her faith. Because when I saw on that video message, my sister was kindly let, you know, I wish my sister could have seen me. She was in my area and she didn't get time for some reason, tell you. But at least if I could move the mountain just like that and have a miracle to just get help to go and see my dying mum in my wheelchair, you know. I would have done that a long time ago in the hospital when she was there. I can't even get bloody anywhere myself. I've not had a bloody break or even a day away for 8 years. And that's what technology is handy in that way, I suppose, because you can watch, you know, music and sounds of nature and things, but it doesn't beat. It doesn't help when you can't get to your blinking dying mum to say goodbyes in the flesh. And she was there for me when it started all this, when I became wheelchair dependent in 2010. She was there for me, you know. So all I can say, it's just some people, you know, your lives are over. You don't know you're going to go to work, you're home, or wake up, suddenly you're here, not here, this sort of thing. And you hear about children dying, so young, innocent. So much things cruel in life sometimes, you know. And it's beyond our control sometimes. So at least I had the opportunity, the kindness of a family member that I built up, I did myself. I don't know where I found the strength, but I built up myself, the relationship with my sister, to be able to, her to think to at least put me on the call with my mum on this technology system, you know, with a messenger app. So I could, for her to say certain things to me, where she did. I thank the care people that are looking after her for the last days. I don't know. So I've got to just end it there because I need to rest and it's just a hard time at the moment. So the point of the stream was meant to be trying to inform those that don't know how things meant to happen and what little things should be available. And if I find anything out like that, I'll try and do my best to make a stream or video. But at the moment, I won't be doing much for a while. So I might take your picture, you know, a bird or the sky or something, but I won't be doing much on this channel until I can get myself sorted out somehow. God be with you, everybody out there. Keep up what you've been doing for a while. Thanks for following me on this channel. And it's just one of them things, eh? That's life. So I've got a new channel set up, but I'm not doing anything about it either. I'm not in the situation to do anything much at the moment. So it's all about remembering, pulling together wherever you live, anything I could say or anything to leave with on this channel at the moment is to pull together for those that you might not be able to trust, and try and put your differences to the side. And we're all just trying to survive. It's bloody hard work. You don't know the big picture of what goes on unless you find this out in whatever subject you're interested in. And when your mind and your eyes and your heart starts opening up and you just observe things, you just can't even comprehend half of it. So on that note, you can't always get on with everybody. Nope. There are always going to be people that don't see things the way you see things, and that's just life. So as the channel says, life trying again. So it's channels to stay up for those that want to watch previous videos. It was meant to be about the weather, to start with. And then it's all turned, unfortunately, into, recent things you've seen on this channel of fact, first-hand knowledge. So God bless, peace be with you. And, there's very good people online that's sharing in knowledge and whatever you might be interested in. But I would, in my opinion, be careful, because there are disinformation. I've experienced that a lot, and I've learned a lot from that. I hope to think I have anyway. So it's so easy to fall down the rabbit holes and get lost, and your life will get sidetracked easily. So just, if you're able to trust your gut feeling on a lot of stuff, and because it's so easy when you feel a bit lost and down or whatever to get distracted. And and that's what my mum always taught me, bless her heart, is to trust my gut and just be observant and do the best you can, as you can do. So God be with you, and I gotta go. Thank you. Take care of yourselves.